Washington, but I've said it many times that I'm proud to stand with this community. I was proud to stand with this community when I was back being a state representative, but even more so now with the hateful rhetoric that's come out of Washington. And when you look at our city, it's to look at the positive things in our city. Boston is a diverse city, and the strength of our city is our diversity. We have always been a city of immigrants back to our founding, and we still are a city of immigrants today. And it's important for us to understand and recognize that. My father and my parents were dreamers when they came to this country. I talked about it the other night. My father came to this country 61 years ago. And my mother came to this country 58 years ago. I was talking to my mother tonight. I was home before I came here. And she was 17 years old when she came to this country. And she did come to her aunt's house, but she really didn't have anyone else at her aunt's who she really didn't know. And she came to this country to send money home back to her family. She was the oldest of 7. And that's what you did when you were the oldest. You went to either England or Ireland or somewhere to Australia, and you sent money back home. You didn't come here to build your own home. You just came here to send money back home. Many of you in this room have done the same thing. When you first came to this country, you came to send money back home to support the family, and you happen to maybe fall in love here, and you get married and have kids, and you end up making your own roots in this city. This city is an important place to flourish, and it's an important part of our city that we are immigrants. In Boston, we remember our roots. We're a country founded on the beliefs that all men and women are created equal. I know in the Constitution it says men, but we know that if we can make an addendum, men and women are created equal. We know that. And that everyone has the right to liberty, life, and the pursuit of happiness. But as I said earlier, too many people unfortunately have forgotten that line and lost their way. But we're not going to let them get away with it in our city. We have an opportunity here in our city to show and be a beacon for the rest of the world to follow us. We're working harder than ever. We're showing what it means to be an immigrant city and how proud we are of our immigrants in our city. We have a booming economy in our city. We have a global hub in our city. We have nationalities from all over the world that come to our city every year for education opportunities. We have hospitals and universities that people come to. The landscape of our community is vibrant. When I heard I think it was, I forget who, I'm not going to mention names tonight, but when I heard them talk about, I think it was Mexico at first, that all Mexicans were criminals, that was an insult to all Bostonians to say that. Because when you look in our city, we're made up of many, many different types of people. The organization, LULAC, is an organization that prides itself in recognizing the great work that men do in our community and also supported by the women in our community. I want to thank you for that, because right now more than ever is a time for us to continue to talk about it, not hide and not put our heads under the pillows. It's time for us to stand up with our heads proud and to let people know who we are.